Hey y'all, this is Octavius the Great coming through with an update on my video from yesterday called Slippery Slope News Update. Alright. A man who was beaten to death by Virginia Tech football player Etute has identified himself as a woman on the Tinder dating app. Etute, 18, was charged with second-degree murder in the fatal beating of Jerry Smith, 40. Police say Etute and Smith had matched on the dating site Tinder, but Smith identified as a woman named Angie on the app. Smith allegedly used a woman's picture in his profile and asked men to wear a blindfold when they arrived at his apartment. Etute reportedly went to Smith's apartment on April 10th where Angie performed oral sex on him. Etute's attorney, Jimmy Turk, said his client didn't realize Smith was a man until he returned to the apartment for a second sexual encounter on May 31st. Etute told police he punched Smith repeatedly in the face and continued punching and stomping the victim after he fell to the floor. He said he heard Smith bubbling and gurgling and left the apartment without calling the police or medics. Smith's body was found in his Blacksburg, Virginia apartment on June 1st. A coroner determined his death was caused by blunt force trauma to the head and face. The coroner's report noted Smith lost multiple teeth, had multiple skull fractures, and every bone in his face was fractured. Etute was suspended from Virginia Tech and the football team, was released on $75,000 bond at his bond hearing on Wednesday. He is allowed to stay with family in Virginia Beach on house arrest and electronic monitoring until his trial in September. Multiple Virginia Tech players, most of them wearing Virginia Tech gear, were in attendance to support Etute at the Pac bond hearing. There are reports that Smith was fired from Blacksburg area bars for sexual harassing young men. Turk implied that he might use a gay panic defense, which is banned in Virginia and 10 other states. The gay panic ban becomes effective in Virginia on July 1st, so he better jump to it. I'm not saying what happened was acceptable, but this was more than someone just showing up to an apartment and punching someone. Well, he technically right because it was for a sexual encounter, and it turned wrong. Nobody deserves to die, but I don't mind saying, don't pretend you are something that you are not. Don't target or lure anyone under their perception. That's just wrong. Turk struggled to fight back tears when he asked for the bond for his client. I've tried more than 100 murder cases in my lifetime, and normally I don't even ask for bail, Turk said with his voice quivering. If there's ever been a time for someone to be considered for bail, this is it. All right. This is the man who got killed. Jerry Smith. Now, why I still call this slippery slope? We got more information out now. Yesterday, it wasn't. We didn't know that Jerry Smith told men to come to his apartment blindfolded. Once they got there, blindfold themselves so he can do what he do to them. I still say the young man should not have killed him. He should not have killed him. Now I understand that you were angry and you hit him. You should have left after that. Or period, you should have, as soon as you found out it was a white man that sucked you up, you should have left. Right then and there. And erase that from your memory. But that wasn't the case. So you end up murdering the man, and now this gonna be one of them cases that's a slippery slope. So overall, y'all need to be careful with these Tinder sites. And overall, just be careful, because for real, you could have got robbed. All right, I'm back, y'all. All right, like I was saying, this type of situation is dangerous because you coming up to somebody's house you don't know blindfolded. All right, who does that? Like, for real, I don't care how freaky the situation is. You do that with people you know. Or you set up a safe space for that type of thing. Because at the end of the day, that young man could have got robbed, killed, all types of rape. Who knows? All type of bad things could have happened for real. Dealing with this situation. Like, y'all need to really chill out with dealing with these apps, because you don't know who behind that computer screen. Vet. Because if somebody said, well, once you get here upon the blindfold, I'm not coming, because I don't know what the situation is. End up getting sucked up by a man like this young man. I do hope the young man doesn't get hit with no big time. It's slippery because you killed somebody still. You killed somebody. It's circumstantial. You killed somebody. So they might hit him with a suspended sentence, and he might be on probation for a while. But I really think this young man shouldn't have his life thrown away. He made a mistake. He did something that he shouldn't have done, but also there's another cautionary tale for everybody. Leave those dating apps alone. Leave those dating apps alone if you're not being cautionary. Because one, parents and homies or whoever, if you like speak to your peoples about, hey, you be careful about making your moves and stuff like that. Because there are people out here that tricking people. you know. But people so thirsty to get a nut, you ain't thinking past. Okay, is this the person that I'm actually talking to, or is this somebody a catfish? Um, and we ain't gonna talk about STDs because shoot, it seems like nobody care about that. And let's be real, we all done did some stuff. We all done been risky. So many of us lucked up and didn't have nothing permanent happen to us. So it's a slippery slope, like I said. I feel like the man shouldn't do time for real, but I still feel like he's wrong for killing the man. He's wrong for tricking people, but I feel like he didn't deserve to die. He needed to be in jail and be as a cautionary tale to other people. But this is a true cautionary tale, people, especially for the younger ones, these teenagers that's coming up. Ain't nobody talking to them about being careful and about doing what they doing. They out here, boom, just out here wilding. So now people getting caught up. Like, it's a shame. It's a shame. And also, I thought this was a transgender situation, which I'm glad it isn't, because they always end up being an argument and stuff like that. And that's an argument that isn't needed. What needed to be said is people need to research and find out who you meeting up with. I don't care if it's a one night stand. You need to make sure this is the person that I'm messing with. If something sounds strange, don't mess with it. Don't deal with it. That's how situations come up. But, if some more come out on this story, I will update y'all and I will keep y'all posted. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm a little frustrated because I'm having a hard time recording this video. So I'm sorry I ain't come through with a little bit of energy. But, I'm gonna get it together. Today been a little loopy, but we gonna get this together. And it's Friday. I'm not gonna stress this. So I hope y'all like the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Please give me some likes. Like, come on, y'all. I see people viewing, but hey, it don't take much to click, and you can just bounce out. Just make my videos pop. So enjoy y'all Friday. This Octavia's great, and I'll talk to you later.